Now, QR codes are really, really good if you already have some offline clients. They can be an excellent additional service you can offer to them. You know, something that can add some more value, a good excuse to get back in contact and offer them something that, frankly, they're going to find to be very, very useful for them. Now, if you don't have offline clients, then don't worry. If there's people that you've tried to approach and they've knocked you back and they said, well, no, we don't need a website designing, we've already got one, or whatever it might be, it's a good way to get in with them. You can go and approach a whole new set of clients and offer them QR codes as something that could help their business. And to be honest, a lot of them will be interested when they realise how useful it could be. You know, companies can offer discounts, coupons, all of this and more via QR codes, and they can get reviews back. So, you know, when people are buying a service online, they often look for reviews. And Google Places in particular supports reviews and will show reviews of products and services and companies. So you can use these QR codes to get some positive reviews on there so that people, when they are trying to decide which company to go for, will go for the company you're selling to because they've got so many positive reviews. So very, very powerful way of doing this. Of course, you can use the QR codes to educate users about the business. So your clients into drain cleaning, for example, you can use QR codes to educate them as to how the drain cleaning company can help them, what they can do, drain maintenance, etc., all that sort of thing and more. So there's a lot of potential there with what you can do with it. But of course, the real key here is that you have to educate these companies yourself and show them how QR codes can improve their business. Most of these companies, when you approach them, are going to look at you quite blankly when you say, oh yes, QR codes, they're really good. They're not going to know what you're talking about, plain and simple. It's just the way it is. They won't know. They're not very well known. But if you can show them that these are something very simple and very powerful that they can use to really, really help make more money online from their business, then they're suddenly going to be very, very interested because they know that ultimately that's one of the big keys. You know, they want to be successful, want to make good money online, then they have to get the clients in and get people coming back to their websites. You know, you can use this for all sorts of things, from educating them as to list building. You can use it to help them with pretty much anything you want. You know, there's a massive, massive amount of potential here with how it can improve your sort of potential client's business. And really, it's up to you to show them and demonstrate how this is something that they really need and is going to make their life, you know, 100 times better. You know, so that's what you got to do. Yeah, you can show them how it's going to help them make more money. You can show them how it's going to help them improve their customer relations. You know, what a great way of keeping in touch with all their customers through QR codes, getting people signing up for lists, you know, all that sort of thing. You know, there's a lot that could be done with this to really help these people build a proper business, and it's really, really going to maximize their revenue from the internet. So you really do want to take some time to educate them and show them that it's a good thing for them. And once they realise that, you know, they'll be more than happy to go for it. So what you need to do, and there's more of this in the accompanying manual, but you want to approach potential customers with a proposal. So you want to approach them, tell them, you know, your ideas, what you've got for them, what it can do for them, how it's going to help them. Demonstrate the value. That's the key here, is to demonstrate that this is something that is of value to them and that's going to help them to make more money in their business. So demonstrate in this proposal the value, the importance, why it's a good thing, what it's going to do for them, how it's going to help them, etc., etc. All of this is stuff you need to be communicating to these people. Yeah, if they don't understand through your proposal what it's going to do for them, then you're the one that's going to be losing out on potential business. So you really, really have to make sure that they understand the benefits. So approach them with a proposal, that sort of says, well, this is what I can do for you, this is what QR codes can do, this is how we can help you, etc., etc. Demonstrate this value to them. That's the real key. They have to understand that QR codes are something that can benefit their business. And to be honest, that's where a lot of marketers struggle. Yeah, they've got you've got to take some time to really show them how the QR codes are going to assist in making money online for them. And what you can do is you can charge them a one-off setup fee. Now this could be realistically several $100s, you know, or even more. You know, you can charge them a substantial amount of money to set up a website ready for this, create some QR codes, etc., etc. You know, there's a lot you could do with that for them. You've got to come up with the price that's right for yourself and for your clients. And then, of course, what you can do is you can charge them a monthly fee. Now, the monthly fee is going to be something that you charge them for creating, say, 2 or maybe 3 QR codes a month. So, you know, this gives them plenty of scope. You're being pretty good. You're helping them out. You're, you know, you're showing them that you're going to help them. You're showing them that, you know, they're not on their own, but you're going to create this for them every month, which is going to help them to sort of really benefit from the internet, which is what we're after. So, you know, you could charge them, you know, 50, 60 bucks a month just for 2 simple changes, which frankly will take you a few minutes to do. It's not complex. It really isn't. It's not going to take you a massive amount of time. And of course, having this 2 changes every month, it gives you a big benefit because you are in touch with these people every single month. And that gives you the opportunity to sell additional services to them. So every month when you speak to them, you can go, hey, great, yeah, I'll do these QR codes for you this month. Would you like this other service? It's really good. It'll make you some money. And you've got an excuse to speak to them and get them to buy something else from you. So it's a very good opportunity actually for them to pay you to sell to them. If you're going to, you know, do lots of changes, if they say, well, we've got a campaign coming up, we're going to want 25 QR codes and this, that, and the other, then you know, you charge them extra for that. You know, obviously it's your business. You know what you're doing. There may be times when you don't. There may be times when you do. So, you know, it's entirely up to you and how you are approaching your business as to how you're going to run it. But yeah, if you're going to be making a lot of changes, you don't want to be doing it for free, simply because it's your time, and your time is valuable. And I'm willing to bet if, you know, that plumber that's just asked you to change their website for free, if you said, hey, can you come and unblock my toilet for free, he'll tell you where to go. So, you know, it's only really fair that anything above and beyond the agreed contract, you charge them for. It's fair for you and fair for them, really, because, you know, you're giving away a lot for pretty much nothing. And it's eating your precious time, which, you know, you just don't want that. You want your time, you want to make money, just like sort of they do, really. But QR codes really are a good way to make money offline. And in the accompanying book, you'll find some sort of good examples of some letters and some information to help you really sort of get in contact with them and make the sale that you want to make. Yeah, it is massive potential there. So whether you are online already, selling offline already, or you're thinking about it, QR codes is a good way to venture out into it. It really is. There's a lot of potential there, and a lot of companies will be very interested in this particular service. So, yeah, if you're sitting there thinking about it, then this could be your opportunity to sort of make the jump and go for it, because, you know, there's massive potential here with QR codes.